Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Who Wants to Be a 1600naire powered by TestQ, the ultimate test of knowledge, where every correct answer brings you closer to cash prizes and free digital SAT practice materials for the school that shaped you. It's more than just a game. It's your chance to rise, represent, and give back to the school that shaped you. I'm your host, Min-Soo, and are you ready to rise, represent, and win for more than just yourself? Well then, let us meet our first contestant, everyone. Woo! Welcome. Could you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hello, my name is Yeju Kim, and I go to Jukjeon High School in South Korea.
Welcome, Yeju, to our show. How are you feeling today?
I feel great.
Obviously, you're the first contestant to our Who Wants to Be a 1600naire. How do you think you'll perform in today's show?
I think I'll perform really bad.
Oh, why so? Why do you think you'll perform bad?
Because I'm not really good at solving SAT questions.
No, well, it doesn't matter if you're not good at solving SAT questions. What matters is you have the courage to appear in the show and in front of the audience here. So, I'll just explain the rules really briefly. You'll be solving 7 SAT questions, a mixture of math and reading and writing questions, okay? If you get all the questions correctly, you'll win a cash prize of $100 along with free digital SAT preparation materials worth up to $10,000 for the school that you're attending to, okay? Now, you will only have one lifeline, which means that once you get the question wrong, that's it, your show is over. However, you will have a chance to use one of the 2 lifelines. You can either choose a 50-50 option, where we will eliminate 2 incorrect answers in multiple choice questions, or you can use call for hint lifeline, where you can either ask hints for math questions or reading and writing questions of your choice. If it's a math question, I'll be giving you the hint. If it's a reading and writing question, David, our reading and writing instructor here, will give you the hints for reading and writing questions. Okay? So it's simple. You'll have 2 lifelines, but you can use only one of them. Okay? Have you fully understood the rules? Is there any other questions?
No.
No questions at all. Okay, then Yeju is ready. Then let us begin with the first question. Good luck to you, Yeju. Question 1. This is your reading and writing passage. Which of the following is the correct answer?
B.
Oh, very quick. Very quick. Are you sure about your answer?
Yes.
Well, Yeju, your selection was B, ignited, and that is a correct answer. Congratulations. Very smooth, very smooth. You answered that in just barely even a minute. Are you sure you're bad at SAT questions? You said you were bad at solving SAT questions during the interview.
Yeah, I think I'm still bad at solving SAT questions.
You're too modest, you're too modest. Yeah. I'm sure you'll do great. Well, Yeju's first question went by so quickly, we will then head to question number 2. So Yeju, this is your question. This time we go with a math question. You may also do your writing on the tablet provided if you want. Oh.
B.
B.
Yes.
You solved the math question without even writing anything on the tablets.
Yes.
Love the confidence. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeju, you have chosen B, the minimum wage he receives every month. That is a correct answer. Well done, well done. 2 out of 7. Scoring well, it's going so well. Well then, without further ado, we will head on to the next question, question number 3. Here's your question. He's definitely taking a bit more time compared to the first question.
C.
C. Are you sure about the option C? Or would you like a bit more time? Don't forget, you are also free to use the chance if you're still unsure.
I would like to use a chance.
Oh, he's already using a chance on question number 3. He's trying to be careful, as patient and careful as possible. Well then, Yeju, as I explained earlier, you have a chance of either eliminating 2 of the incorrect answers, or you can ask reading and writing expert David here for help to give you a hint. Which lifeline chance would you like to use?
Eliminating 2 answers.
You would like to pick eliminating 2 of the wrong answers. So 2 of the incorrect answers are B and D. You have A and C remaining. A 50-50 chance. Will it be A or C?
A is my final.
A is your final answer. You first went for C, and then you changed to A. A is your final answer?
Yes.
Yeju, your answer of A is the correct answer. Congratulations! Oh, that's good. That's good. You managed to get it through. However, as I mentioned, you will not have any lifeline chances left. From now on, it's all up to you. So good luck. You're still doing well. Okay? We will now go to the midway of our quiz. We will now head to question number 4. Yeju, here is your question. He's solving everything in his brain without even writing anything on the tablet.
I think the answer of X is 20.
Can you say it one more time, please? I didn't hear it
20 is the final answer.
Yeah, 20.
20.
20.
Yeah, 20.
20. Yeju has managed to solve this math question without using a tablet to write down his working. 20 degrees. That's your final answer, correct? Yeju, 20 degrees is the correct answer. Congratulations. You're doing really well. You're past the halfway point. Only 3 more questions to go. Are you sure you're bad at SAT? Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure you're better than at least half of the people that take the SAT.
I think I'm bad at English.
You think you're bad at English?
Yeah.
Yet you're right now answered 2 out of 2 questions correctly. I don't think he's bad at English. I think he's an expert at this point. Well then, with that in mind, let us move to question number 5. Yeju, here is your next question. It's a much shorter looking question compared to number 3, yet Yeju is cautious. Only 3 more questions to go until that grand prize of $10,000 digital SAT prep materials.
B is my final answer.
B, in contrast, is your final answer. Is that correct?
Can I think a bit more?
Sure. Take your time. Take your time. It's natural to feel nervous as you reach closer to the final destination.
I think my final answer is B.
You spent a bit of time thinking, yet your answer still remains the same. Yeju, you have chosen B, in contrast, as your final answer. Is that correct?
Yes.
B, in contrast, is the correct answer. He has survived another tough reading and writing question. Now you have 2 more questions. You have 1 math question remaining and another reading and writing question remaining. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. I just want to ask you one quick question, real quick. So obviously you know that the prize is, obviously one of the prizes is $10,000 worth of SAT prep materials for the school that you're attending to, obviously. But I just want to ask you, if you win the cash prize of $100, what do you want to do with the cash prize?
I don't know yet where I'm gonna spend it on, but maybe food.
Food. You're gonna spend $100 on food. What kind of food in particular have you thought of, or?
Maybe restaurant, like fancy restaurant.
Fancy food. $100 is definitely, well, I'm not sure what $100 will get you in the economy right now with all the stupid inflations and everything, but still. Well, let's hope that you can get to buy the food that you want with the $100 cash prize. Well then, let us now move to question number 6. Yeju, here is your question. He's finally using the tablet to do his working. He's taking much more time.
I'll go with the answer C.
The final answer is C, 12 hours.
Yes.
How confident are you?
0.
0.
Actually,
0% confidence?
yes, really 0.
Really 0% confidence. So, what? It's just guessing? What's all the working that you did in the tablet?
It's a little bit of solving and a lot of guessing.
A little bit of solving, a lot of guessing. Well, let's see if that paid off. Yeju, your final answer of C, 12 hours, is the correct answer. Congratulations, congratulations. You're now one question away from the grand prize of $100 of cash prize and $10,000 worth of free digital SAT practice materials. Do you think you can get it now? Do you think you can get it?
I will leave it to my luck.
Oh, he said he'll leave it to his luck. Well then, Yeju, this is for the grand prize. Cash prize of $100 so that you can buy, tasty food that you want, but also SAT prep materials for your high school. Wish you the best. Good luck. This is your final question. Will Yeju prevail? He said he wasn't confident in the beginning, but he's now reached the final question. Only one correct answer.
I think I have my final answer.
You think you have the final answer?
Yes.
What is your final answer, Yeju?
D.
D. Your final answer. D. Are you sure with your answer, or would you like a bit more time to think about it? It's your last chance.
I'll leave it to my luck, so
You'll leave it to your luck.
final answer.
All right. Yeju, for the grand prize of $100 in cash, plus $10,000 of free prep materials for the digital SAT, your final answer, D, is incorrect. That's really unfortunate, but the correct answer is A. Still, great job. You managed to, reach this far. You still managed to collect $5,000 worth of free digital SAT prep materials for your high school. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. How do you feel? You were just one question away from the grand prize. I mean, before you came, how many did you expect to get out of 7 questions before you came here?
I actually thought I would get the first question wrong. Yeah, I actually did because I thought that I was really bad at reading and writing questions. So I still feel very good because I managed to solve 6 other questions, and yeah.
Unfortunately, Yeju, you didn't get any cash prize, but you have received $5,000 worth of free digital SAT prep materials, which will be provided for your high school. Thank you so much for joining today. Great job, and wish you all the best later. We will now take a short break and return for our second contestant. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a 1600naire, powered by TestCube. Our first contestant, Yeju, unfortunately fell short in the last question. But what about our second contestant? Well, let's get right into it. Please welcome Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen. So I accidentally spoiled your name in advance, but if you please could introduce yourself to the camera and the audience.
Hi, my name is Nicholas, and I recently graduated from Lake Erie High School, and I'll be heading to Princeton in the fall.
Good. We have a high school graduate now in our show. I assume if you've been accepted to Princeton, you must have taken the SAT, correct?
Yes.
When was it when you took it?
I first took it in June after my sophomore year. So like a week or two after I graduated as a sophomore. And our school made us take it multiple times throughout the next 2 years of high school. So I ended up taking it a lot, even if I didn't want to.
Okay, I mean, so you were kind of semi-forced to do it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, then what was your score then? I mean, if you got accepted to Princeton, I would assume you probably got like a really, really high score.
Yeah, 1570 was my highest.
1570. Wow, wow, wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a true, even bigger expert here.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah? Okay, so then how confident are you?
To be honest, not that confident, only because my highest score was with the paper exam, and I didn't really like the digital change for SAT, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, an analog mindset guy tries a digital SAT, then this is going to be interesting. Well then, we have a confident, upcoming Princeton freshman in our show. This is going to be interesting. Without further ado, let us begin with the first question. So Nicholas, good luck. Here's your first question. Just to be sure he needs a tablet, eh?
My final answer is D.
Final answer is D. Even Princeton students has to be careful whether he gets this question right or wrong. Your answer is D. So, Nicholas, your final answer of D, 2, is the correct answer. Congratulations. Easy start, easy start.
Yeah.
All right then. So, I mean, how's your first impression now with the digital SAT math question then?
I think you're trying to trick me. I think this is too easy of a start.
Too easy of a start. I mean, to be fair, like even paper-based SATs, they had easy questions in the beginning.
Yeah,
right?
but I think this is a little too easy, but I don't want to get too confident, so.
We'll see what happens as we go on. Well then, Nicholas, here is your next question. A genomic database question. Which of the following words is the most logical, precise, fill in the blank? A classic.
I think I have an answer.
All right, you get the answer. What is it?
I'm thinking A.
Thinking A, prevalent. How confident are you? With your answer, Chase?
Not that confident, to be honest.
Not that confident. Is it still at least over 50% by any chance?
Yeah.
All right, I would say that's pretty confident. All right, then Nicholas, your answer of A, prevalent, is that the most logical and precise word to fill in the blank? Your answer A, prevalent, is the correct answer. Congratulations. All right, it's still the first reading and writing question, my guy. Bit better now? You know, a bit more calmed down, you know, loosened up.
Of course.
Of course, all right then. It only gets harder from now on, just a small warning. All right, without further ado, let us move to the third question. Nicholas, here's your third question.
I think I have an answer.
All right then, for somehow, he managed to solve this question in less than 10 seconds compared to that first question, I see. All right then, let us hear your answer.
My answer is 2/3.
2/3, so 2 over 3.
Yeah.
2/3. Is that the correct answer? Nicholas, your answer of 2/3 is the correct answer. Good one, good one. Your confidence only gets better from now on, eh? All right then. We now head into midway, the fourth question, okay?
Yeah.
How are you feeling so far? You know, 3 questions in.
I think I underestimated myself a bit, but we'll keep it cool.
You keep it cool. Yeah, to be honest, I was slightly surprised when you picked up that tablet straight away trying to answer that first question.
Yeah.
I mean, even this one too, I didn't expect this thing to take less time than the first question too, so.
Yeah, but we gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. Hey, if you have a chance to win free, well not free, but still free $100 in cash and $10,000 worth of digital SAT practice materials, you gotta be careful, right?
Yeah.
You wanna do your school proud, right? Make sure your school slightly owes you a little bit. You know, it's not easy getting those free test prep materials.
Yeah.
All right then. Enough with the chit chats. We will head into question number 4. Nicholas, here's your question. Which of the choice best describes the function of the underlined sentence as a whole? Don't forget, you have your lifeline chance.
I would like to use the hint now.
You would like to use a lifeline hint. All right then. Nicholas, like Yeju, our first contestant, has decided to use this lifeline chance midway through the quiz. So then, Nicholas, you have the option of 50-50, which removes 2 of the incorrect answers, or you can ask David, our reading and writing instructor, for help. Which one would you like to choose?
I would like to use the 50-50 chance.
You would like to use the 50-50 chance. All right then. So Nicholas, the 2 incorrect answers in this question are C and D. Your answer is either A or B. You either get it right or you either get it wrong.
Well, in that case, I would like to go with A.
You would like to go with A. Are you sure about your final answer? You have a chance to pick one out of 2. This chance doesn't come often. It's your only chance. Will you still go with A?
Yes.
Nicholas is confident that his answer is A. Nicholas, your final choice of A, after using the 50-50 lifeline, is correct. Congratulations.
Thank God.
I mean, may I ask, like, which answer choices were you confused with?
I was confused between A and C.
You were confused between A and C.
So I
okay.
used the 50-50 chance just to see if either A or C would go.
Okay. Damn. I really should have removed B and D so that he still gets confused between A and C.
I was really scared about that.
You were scared about that. I guess my psychological tricks did not work. Well, I mean, still, you're still alive in this quiz show. But then again, you have 3 questions to go. You have no hints left. It's all on you from now on. Wish you all the luck. This is your 5th question.
I think I have the answer.
How are you solving the later math questions much more quicker than the first math question?
I think I'm a bit calmer now.
A little bit calmer now, all right? Asking by expert, I guess that's why you got 1570 on the SAT, right? I mean, you're so confident with the hard questions that you just have to be careful with the super easy questions. All right then, may I hear your answer?
I'm gonna go with A.
A. You took a pause for a little bit, that got me scared slightly. Your answer of A, G equals negative D over C, and H equals A over C. Is that the correct answer? Nicholas, your choice of A is correct. That's nice, that's nice. 2 more questions to go. How do you feel now?
Better.
Better. And I mean, we talked about, $10,000 worth of free digital SAT prep materials. Obviously, that's a good thing for your school to have, right? But I asked this for the first contestant earlier too, but what do you want to do when you win the cash prize of $100 then?
I would also like to buy food.
You would also like to buy foods. Oh, man. I thought you would say something, cliche for like upcoming college students, like, oh, I want to save up when I use it for college or something like that.
No, we're good with that.
We're good with that. Yeah, to be fair, $100 isn't going to help much anyway. Might as well buy something tasty.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the first thing that you want to eat at the moment?
Kalbi.
Kalbi?
Yeah.
Can you buy kalbi with $100?
Yeah, you can.
You can, oh, yeah,
I know a restaurant, but I can't say it.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, I forgot there's 돼지갈비 too. I only thought it was 소갈비, and I was thinking like 소갈비 is too expensive. All right then. All right. Well, let's hope your dream of getting kalbi, ribs, will come true. You only have 2 questions left to answer. Wish you all the best. This is your 6th question and your last reading and writing question. Nicholas, here is your next question. Which finding, if true, would most directly support the historian's argument? Get this one right, and Nicholas has a chance for the ultimate prize. No more lifelines. It's all on you. No help. No support.
Thanks.
No pressure at all. No pressure. Take all the time you want. Are there any options that you're certain that it's incorrect at the moment?
Currently A.
A seems definitely incorrect.
Yeah.
All right then. You managed to remove one, so it's 1 out of 3.
I think I have an answer.
You think you have the answer. What's your final answer?
My final answer is D.
Your final answer is D.
Yeah.
Is there any particular... So you said, you definitely want to remove A.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any particular reason you picked D out of B, C, D?
Can I have more time to
You
think
can
about
have more
it?
time. You can have more time. I just wanted to.
No, I'm kidding.
I just wanted to know why you picked D, and I mean, if you want to change your answer, feel free.
Oh my God.
You haven't declared it yet, so.
My head is hurting from reading this passage.
Yeah. Hey, that's the whole point of the digital SAT, man.
Yeah.
It's meant to give you headaches.
That's why I don't like it.
Yep. Says the one who got 1570.
On a paper exam.
Will he regret changing his answer?
Okay,
All right then.
I'm changing my answer
So you have decided to change the answer. What did you change to?
to A.
You changed to A.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting choice.
Oh, God.
You decided to remove A first, and now you came back
Yeah.
to picking A.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, this is an unexpected choice of selection.
We just have to go with it.
Just have to go with it. Just have to go with it. Can you at least explain why you decided to go for A?
I picked D first, but then I looked at A, and then I was like, A's talking about the actual kingdom in the passage, while D is just, it's talking about other kingdoms that could be similar to the kingdom in the passage, but I think the historian is finding for evidence for why this kingdom, did what it did.
Did what it did.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you? So you said that, so A is your final answer then.
Yes.
All right then, Nicholas.
God.
You first decided to remove A as from your final answers. And then you went for D. But then, when I asked you for explanation, you immediately decided to go back to A.
Yeah.
Nicholas,
Oh God.
your final answer of A is unfortunately incorrect. B is the correct answer. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. David, our reading and writing expert here, could you please explain why B is the correct answer in this situation?
So the passage is talking about how specifically a geographic factor, which in this case was the fact that the kingdom was placed high on a mountain, impacted the way in which they conceptualized attacking and defending. So ascending was considered attacking, and descending was considered defending. And so in the same way, we want to basically explain a situation in which some sort of geographic factor influences the strategic advantage and territorial control that's used in the form of, in this case, words. And so when we look at B, they're basically talking about how instead of using the words ascending and descending on a flat landscape, another kingdom used different words, specifically in this case, they used moving forward and moving back. And so as a result, that's why B would be a way of supporting the claim that geographic factors influence the way in which strategic advantage is conceptualized. And so that's why we would pick B here.
Right then. A clear, well-detailed explanation from our reading and writing expert, David, here. Well, Nicholas, unfortunately, your challenge has come to an end. Do you kind of regret, using the lifeline chance in the reading and writing question before this? Do you kind of regret?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't.
Because the two options that I had here were both wrong anyway. So.
Okay. I mean, how would you say this reading passage is like compared to, when you took the paper-based SAT back in the past? How does it feel?
So when I took the paper exam, the passages were much longer in comparison to the ones on the digital exam. And after hearing David's explanation, I think we had different focuses of this passage. And since I got it wrong, I clearly focused on the wrong thing, which is why I preferred the long passages on the paper-based exam, because you can get a better idea of what the focus of the passages is. But we can't go back to paper exams now, so we're gonna have to deal with the digital ones instead.
Yeah, well, I mean, as time passes, we just have to adjust our digital lifestyles then, pretty much. Well, Nicholas, thank you so much for joining our show. I mean, unfortunately, you didn't win the grand prize, but you've answered 5 questions correctly, which means you still managed to collect $2,500 worth of free digital SAT prep materials for your high school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that will help, your high school students a little bit?
I hope.
You hope, right?
Yeah,
Especially.
I have some friends that kind of need them right now, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we hope that, our free digital SAT preparation materials by TestCube will help Nicholas's high school friends and possible juniors in his high school too with their upcoming digital SAT. And unfortunately, our time has come to an end, Nicholas. Thank you so much for joining our show. Good luck in your freshman year at Princeton.
Thank you.
No need to worry about SAT anymore. All you have to worry is like college lectures and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for having me.
well, any last words you want to give to, your high school? What's your high school name again?
Lake Mary High School.
Yeah. Any last, shout out or any last words you want to give to your school?
Hey guys, I hope you're well. I managed to earn $2,500 of free SAT prep material. So I hope you use them well, and you better promote them to the kids that don't know about it. So good luck with that.
Well, encouraging words from a lovely, encouraging high school graduate. That's all for today's show. If you would like to be the next challenger for TestCube's Who Wants to Be a 1600naire, check out our free practice test through the link in the description below. Who knows? You could be the next hero to bring all those fancy, high-quality test preparation materials to your school. Thank you so much for tuning into our show, and until next time, goodbye.